department until these issues are resolved.
Every public meeting has public comment.
It's against the law not to have public comment. He knows that. It's against the law. You have to have public comment at a public meeting.
It's the Open Meetings Act.
Thank you. We can have public comment if people want to comment. I would suggest, though, that the matter has been pushed back to planning staff. So
You still have to ask. You have to ask. You must ask the public.
Klein Thorpe Jenkins can't
Don't
stop the
even
public.
try it. You cannot stop the public. No, you cannot.
Yes, my name is Matt Coughlin. It's 17245 South 68th Court. So on Tuesday night, I talked to you about a quote that Teddy Roosevelt delivered around citizenship, and it was entitled "In the Arena." First of all, I want to commend my fellow citizens for being in the arena. Yeah. Secondly, what I just want to make sure that everybody is apprised of is that you all made choices. You made choices to be civil servants. Those words are chosen very specifically because what they infer is that you work for us. You made that choice. In doing so, our expectation is that we never encounter another situation where people intentionally mislead and intentionally hold back information from the citizens. So, first of all, I commend all of you for coming to the right conclusion tonight. So thank you very much. Yep. But this is not over. The citizens of Tinley Park are not going away. And we fully do expect due process and those who were responsible for this to be taken to task.
Yes.
Good.
We'd like to pick some people to be there when the committee gets together. Why don't you do that now? If you put it back to the committee, fine and in. But how about some people to be there?
Invited.
Invited.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd like to be on that. I'd like Charlie Smith, who was here the other night. Roxanne DeVos, who's got public policy background. I'd like her to be on it. And this gentleman here who seems to be interested, you too. There's the board. With you and Trustee Vandenberg and planning staff and the planning. The process will be the planning and zoning committee of the board, which is 3 trustees, will be working together and will be getting the input from this body, the subject matter experts that we'll retain to try to be able to get this form-based code to what we need it to be.
Thank you.
So that's our promise to you.
Hi, my name is Camille Tess. I live at 194th in Harlem. I just wanted to know what you consider public notices. Is that Tinley Junction? Is that the email that we get that we signed up to? How are we going to be informed? Precisely, not.
I know that what the Open Meetings Act requires with this issue and the involvement that it has created. I know the village will do its best to go above and beyond that. Now, I don't know what the plans are to give notice, but I will tell you that the village will make every effort to make sure. I don't know, Dave, if you want to.
I mean, we will certainly put this on our website. We will be issuing a press release for the newspapers, those who are in our email chain, and I would encourage you if you're not, to actually sign up for that. We'll send it out. And I suspect with this coverage, the press will definitely put that in, and we'll make sure that it's covered in all those ways.
So the Tinley Junction to all those people.
Well, I mean, we will tell them about it. Obviously, it's up to them when they print it, but I'm sure based on the notoriety of this, they'll.
Great. Thank you.
Do you have Facebook?
Yeah.
Citizens of Tinley Park.
I'm on the email.
We'll keep you
I'm on
informed.
their email.
Can I just say, you're violating the Open Meetings Act by demanding people's addresses. The Open Meetings Act does not allow you to do that. And Thomas Melody, you know that.
I
You
don't
almost
think
didn't
any-
let people speak. You cannot make people give their address. It's a form of intimidation. People don't have to be saying their address publicly.
They don't have to, but I don't think anybody has been demanded to do that.
Yes, you
Anyone
are.
doesn't want to.
Yes, you are.
They just
So
told
give your
them
name
to.
and address. So you
Yes,
want to do
so
that.
you
So you
don't
know,
want to
you
give
don't
their
have to
address,
give
that's
it.
okay.
You don't have to be giving out your private information to be
Some-
speaking.
You're correct, sir. If someone does not want to give their address, they don't have to.
Well, it's too late now.
Young lady? Ask you to state your name and address and you do what you want.
I'm just going to say my name. Dr. McKernan, and I just have a quick question. If in the investigation they find that some of the staff, the village staff has acted inappropriately and misspoke, misrepresented, will there be dismissals?
You'd have to ask.
This is, ma'am, this is just the plan commission, and I don't mean to say just the plan commission to demean them, but they don't have any jurisdiction over employees or anything like that. So that's a question that's going to have to be answered when things are found out.
Okay. And then who's going to pay for the investigation? Who would? Is there an idea of who that might be?
Not by me.
Pay for everything else.
Ask what you like to say about not knowing about that.
About the zoning change.
So who? The investigation though? Who? We don't know who would be doing that.
At this time, no.
Okay. And is that going to be something that the citizens are going to have to possibly fund somehow?
We'll be funding them anyway.
I know. Via our water bills. We can pay through our water bills. We've been robbed. Okay. All right. That's all. Thank you.
Why don't we just clear it off and fire everyone and start over since we get very good anyway?
Except Danny and Yonkers.
Are there any other comments? Sir, step up. So you stand there. You're making your way.
Don't mind giving my name or address. If I've addressed this before and I gave it then, I'll give it now. It's been 10 years since I've had to address in this room because there hasn't been development in 10 years that I've had to oppose, but I'm certainly opposing this one. So my name is Mike Pause, and I'm at 17204 South 71st Avenue here at Tinley Park. I've got to do the mandatory Tinley Park credentials. I'm 38 years old, all 38, live here in Tinley Park. I've lived in 6 different places, all on the east side of Tinley Park. And what my main thing is, it's kind of like it's going to be a statement and a question, is, you know, I bought a condo at a severe premium, and you guys can look it up. It's a matter of public record at $144,900 in 2006, which was probably the worst time to buy anything ever. And even though it pains me at excruciating levels, I looked at my Zillow estimate tonight, and I'm at $68,300. Okay, I'm currently $45,000 underwater on my condo. I would like to, within the next decade, be at even.
That's our economic development.
And what I really want to ask you guys is, do you really think this development is going to help or hurt my Z estimate? $160,000. Answer the question.
The item's been sent back to planning, and they're going to work with the village trustees and the assistant council that's going to be appointed by the village board. We can't answer that question. It's beyond our jurisdiction.
Well, you know, I would like, well, one more thing before I go. I would ask everybody in this room, everybody out in the hallway, which is super jammed, everybody in the overflow room, and everybody else in Tinley Park to go look at your Z estimates today and write it down. And God forbid, if this thing goes through, I want you to see where it is in 2 years and remember that when it's time to go vote for your trustees and your mayor. Thank you very much.